So today you're going to be making a very unusual sandwich with many different textures on it. This is a feast for the eyes as well as our hands. Start by very neatly writing your name at the top of the paper. Then write '(S) sandwich. This will tell everyone that this is a picture of your sandwich, like Violet's sandwich, Elizabeth's sandwich. You're going to choose 2 matching pieces of paper to be your bread. And then I trim the corners to make it look curvy on the top and a little bit curvy on the bottom. This will be the bun or the bread for my sandwich, and it's just regular construction paper. If you're using square pieces, it might not look like you're being as creative, so try and trim what you're using for your collage. I'm going to glue stick 1 at the very bottom using lots of glue, and 1 at the very top. Then I can start to see the space that I will have for my amazing sandwich. Make sure your lid goes back on. Now I can bring what I chose from the salad bar to go onto my sandwich. You won't be able to fit everything, but choose your favorite things and see how they will fit on your sandwich. If you need to scooch some things up and down, you should do that. So remember that trimming and cutting will help your collage look more interesting to our eyes. I just cut a wavy side to this yellow piece, and I will be cutting this so it doesn't look like a plain rectangle. I'll be rounding the sides a little bit with my scissors. Take your time to trim and shape the pieces of your collage. You don't have to trim all of them, but you should trim some of them without making them too tiny or too skinny. Time to glue. We're using white glue for some of the really funky textured things. That means adding 4 or 5 dots, or maybe even a thin squiggly line. Then taking your time to really press that fabric or that feather down onto the paper, letting the glue sink in and really stick it to the paper. Collages love to have a massage, so after you glue something down, please take your time to press and hold. Make that bond happen so that the thing you just glued doesn't fall right off. You can see how much glue I'm deciding to use for some of these things, and whether I start on the background or the object itself. There I started on the background so that I could just sink that burlap down into the background. Same with the feather. Tap the feather down onto the background. This really cool black leathery texture takes a long time to stick, so I really press it down and wait and wait and wait, smoothing it down from edge to edge. It's because I think it's made out of plastic. Once everything's in place, go back down and make sure everything is settling down nice and flat into your sandwich. I even go back with crayon or colored pencil and fill in some of the areas with a sauce so that my picture is a little bit more interesting. All right, have fun.